Hey guys, it's Jordan from Full Steam CrossFit. Today we're going to go over mastering the double under. This is the method that we use to teach double unders here at Full Steam CrossFit. We find that it works pretty well if you're willing to put the time in. There are plenty of other ways to go about this, but this is just what we find to be efficient. So, phase one is developing a stable jump and land. If you don't have the correct mechanics to jump and land safely and efficiently, that's where we need to start. All right, so step two, master the single under. Do you have the right body position? Is your jump efficient? Are your hands positioned correctly? Are you maintaining core tension? All good questions. Three, practice a high jump single under. So learn to jump a little higher like you would with the double under. Phase four, we practice a double side tap, which helps you develop the right timing for your double under. And finally, phase five, we actually practice the double under. It's going to take a while to build, but you can do it. All right, looking forward to going through this with you guys.
Hey guys, as we went over in the introductory portion of this video, we want to start by making sure that our jumping and landing mechanics are safe and efficient. So, two parts here. Part one is body position. We want to make sure that our feet are nice and tight together with our feet facing forward, our abs are on super tight, and our butt is engaged. Okay? That just means squeezing your glutes, maybe screwing your knees out just a little bit. All right, what that's going to prevent, it's going to prevent us from winding up in this duck butt awkward position where now we're putting lots of pressure on our lower back. Okay, I want to be here, not here. All right, now that leads us into the jump itself. We have our feet together nice and tight. We don't need to exaggerate this. It's just a nice little push through the quads and the calves, just enough space for the rope to get underneath. We don't need to exaggerate and pull really high or kick out like crazy. All right, it just needs to be enough space for the rope to get under. All right, so maintain core tension, keep your body position in the right spot, and just jump it up to get the rope underneath. Okay guys, two major points of performance for the single unders. We want to make sure that we are maintaining what we just practiced, and that is good, strong, stable jumping and landing mechanics. So feet tight together, butt tight, abs tight, and just barely coming off the ground, okay? All right, secondary to that is what do we do with our hands? So we want our hands just slightly out to the sides and just slightly leaving the body. If we exceed that in any direction, too far forward, too far back, too far out, too narrow, it'll throw off our swing pattern. So really lock in on where that's supposed to be. Now, we don't want huge arm swings or really much action at the shoulder at all. It's just the elbow and below. Nice little wrist flicks make for a really great single under that transfers into a solid double. Now, plug all those things together and we have what is the framework of a really solid single under that will transfer into really good double unders long term. Practice it, master it, move on to the next step. Okay guys, great job in making it to this point. This is step three in our double under progression. I'm expecting you to have mastered your jump and land skill and have applied it to your single unders by now. If you haven't done that, go back and fix it. Because if you try to do anything else from this point on, it's just going to be hindered by your lack of ability to hold those positions correctly. All right, so the high jump single under, all we're doing is jumping a little bit higher using the same mechanics. So pulling our heels up a little bit more towards our butt and elevating our knees a little bit more. So the difference is going to be, this is our normal single under, and this is our high jump single under. One swing per hop, maintaining the same mechanics as my regular single under, just elevating my jump a little bit more. Okay. Okay guys, step four. Great job on making it this far. I'm assuming that you have just mastered your high jump single under. If you haven't, go back and do it because you need it for this part. All right, so we're going to use the same mechanics we did with our high jump single under, but we're in place of the rope, we're going to use a double tap on our sides. Optimally, there's one tap on the way up, one tap on the way down. So we're going to jump to the same height and double tap our sides. Okay, go ahead and watch. All right, so what this is, it's a timing drill. It allows you to hear two taps instead of one when you're doing your jumps. That might seem a little silly, but it actually really does help when you're trying to start doing your double unders, which is the next step. All right, so practice that 3 to 5 minutes and then take a look at the next piece here. All right, guys, good luck. Okay, guys, we are on our fifth and final phase, Hopefully you've cleaned up your jumping and landing mechanics, have really gotten better at doing single unders, understand the right elevation to jump to, and you can kind of hear what it sounds like to have a rope pass under your feet twice instead of once. A couple tips going into the next portion. Keep your body mechanics the same. If you deviate a little bit, it will mess you up for a silly, silly reason. You just spent all that time practicing them, hold on to them with the double under. Secondly, relax your hands. Shake them out. It's like you're trying to shake water off of your hands. Make them nice and loose. All right? So, I like to start with a few single unders. I don't like to jump straight into doubles. So, I personally will do a few single unders, some high jump singles, and then I move into my double unders. Guys, you're gonna mess up a bunch, and that's okay. Keep practicing. Don't get discouraged. If you need to take a break, take a break. If you need to video yourself, video yourself. It helps. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. Post your results if you feel comfortable. See you guys.